changed your opinion on this after the overwhelming cry of dumbest take in the history of football? Have you changed your take on any of this, Mad Mel? And thank you for joining us, obviously.
Yeah, you bet, Pat. No problem joining you guys. I don't know, you know me pretty well. You think I've changed my take on this? Got all these dipshits, all these clowns out there on social media saying I don't know anything about football. Listen, I've forgotten more about football than all of these morons know, okay? So no, I have not changed my opinion one bit. I think we need to get rid of the two high safeties, the two shell. I mean, I said it there. I laid it out perfectly, okay? The NFL is boring. You know, yeah, sure, numbers go like this, you know, money's going like that. Listen, if you had to sit on your couch and watch Daniel Jones try to figure out a two-high safety look all Sunday, goddamn guy can't complete a pass. All right, sick and tired, you know, swinging out the ball on the perimeter, you know, on these little flat routes. I'm sick and tired of it. Okay, I mentioned it there. We don't have guys like we used to. You know, the Kenny Stablers, you know, the Gus Ferrats, if you will. He was a little bit later, but he really, you know, was very good at pushing the football down the football field. Obviously, you know, a little bit later, 2000s. Tommy Gun Maddox, guys like that. You know, he wasn't dealing with the too high safety look. And what was he doing? Well, you know, I mean, to a certain degree, like I said there, you know, I get mad and my Baltimore accent comes out a little bit. These guys are out there in outer space back there, okay? 20, 30, 40 yards off the football field, you know, way back there. Quarterbacks can't even see them. So, no, you know, everyone can say whatever
What's
they
his
want.
problem, Coach? Coach Pagano's here. I don't know if you know him, Mad Mel. 36 years of football coaching on the defensive side of the ball and as head coach. Coach Pagano, how do you feel about everything that's being said about the cover two defense?
Well, I used to have mad respect for Mad Mel until this damn take. So, Mel, we can't touch the receivers anymore. You can't get near a quarterback, all right, anymore. And now the only chance we get to maybe take a down off in the back end and protect against these unbelievable wide receivers these days. Now you want to ban two high shell. We're not even playing that much cover two out of that two high shell. There's quarters, there's quarter, half. There's strong, weak world. What? Do some research, Mel.
Hey, listen, Chuck, you know, first and foremost, I'd like to say I used to have a lot of respect for you as well. Then I watched that defense you put on tape here last year in Chicago. That went right out the window. All right? Hey, the two can play that game, pal.
This is a highly respected man.
Hey, listen, I used to respect.
Did you look at those numbers and see what the final rankings were? Or are you just going to throw that?
Oh, damn. Hey, you know what? Hey, I do my research, asshole, okay? There's a reason you're sitting up here with these clouds and you're not, you know, on a sideline on a football field.
What are you doing?
Okay?
What are you doing? Isn't that kind of your gig? It has been sitting with clowns?
Listen, well, yeah, but I grab the tape, okay? I watch more tape than anyone in the NFL community does. I stand by that. I understand that. You guys know that better than most, okay? That's what I do. That's what I'm paid to do. All right? I'm a fucking guru when it comes to this shit.
All right.
I know this shit, okay? So, yeah, I mean, you know, the NFL... Hey, listen, everyone always talks about, you know, we're yodeling like that goddamn Price is Right game, but do we want to see a plateau? No, we don't. We want this thing to, you know, like I said, go to outer space back there, you know, 20, 40 yards. So, I mean, we need to get rid of the two high shell as soon as we can. We need these shitty quarterbacks in the NFL, of which there are several. We need these guys to be able to throw for 300, 400 yards a game, okay?
Well, on that note, AP Tone, who is an AP voter, I'll have you know, Mad Mel, I don't know if you've known that a lot has happened since last time.
Am I? Hey, welcome to the big leagues, Tony, okay? Eat my ass, pal. Ask your question. You know what? He's exactly the guy who I've been, you know, sparring with it and on the battlefield with today.
Let me ask my question.
Go ahead,
okay?
Tony. Go ahead.
Is there a chance that you want to ban this because all these quarterbacks are playing like shit when you said that they were going to play awesome, so it makes all of your evaluations look like shit?
Whoa!
AP Tone.
AP Tone.
The Raptors.
What journalistic standards he's saying in this thing?
Listen, I don't even want to, you know, I don't even want to lend credence to what that asswipe's saying, okay? Guy gets an AP vote for the first time, and he you know, he's walking around like he's, I don't know, Bill Cowher or something, okay? It's absolutely asinine.
You should read his book.
I have read his book, front to back, many times. I can recite the whole goddamn thing for you right now if you'd like me to, but I don't think we have time for that. Exactly. No, listen, you know, I mean, yeah, I mean, Did I say Bryce Young was a surefire can't-miss prospect? I did. Is it his fault that maybe the GM's a more... Well, I don't know about the new GM. I'll give him some time, but, is the owner a dipshit? Was his previous head coach, was he out to lunch? Was he wishing he was at the seminary and, not on the sideline? These are the type of things that I can't... Listen, I watched the tape, okay? I watched the college tape. I look at, the guy's skill sets. Listen, he was, the Steph Curry of football. Everybody was saying that, big IQ, laser rocket arm, not a great athlete. He's a fair athlete, but not a great athlete. Listen, Dan Jones, the book's been out on him. I said from the get-go when they drafted him, this is idiotic, okay? Dumb, stupid. Look at Bo Nix,
What about Jordan Love? I remember your reaction to Jordan Love, Bub.
Remember?
Yeah, remember?
Well, listen, the sun shines on the dog's ass every once in a while. I was wrong about Jordan Love, all right?
Okay, Connor has a question for you, Ty.
Yeah, Matt Mel, always a pleasure to see you. Have you thought about the fact that maybe the offensive coordinators and, some of these gurus are just better at their jobs than the D coordinators, or do you strictly think that these safeties are just too damn deep when it comes to playing defense?
Safeties are too damn deep, I don't know. I mean, you're dressed like a goddamn offensive and defensive coordinator, so you tell me.
I'm on the sidelines tonight, Matt Mel. Actually, to be honest with you, I couldn't disagree with you more. I'm sorry. I just don't think that maybe, a smarter thing to say would have been maybe the defenses play with 10 guys instead of 11.
Well, that ain't football. Okay, I don't know if you know that, but listen, we play with 11 guys on the football field, both sides of the field. Listen, I don't understand it. You're watching a game, you're looking at it, you see you can't even see the safeties in all 22. You can't even see them. You got the sideline copy. You can't see the safeties. You got to go to the all 22. You go to the end zone copy, and they're packing outer space over there. I mean, again, I've said that several times, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, it's complete bullshit. Okay, it's ruining our game. Excuse me?
Well, you sounded like Stavi a little bit there.
Like I said, hey, listen, when I get worked up, my Baltimore accent comes out a little bit, okay? Sue me, the fucking O's are blowing it right now, okay? They're winning the division, now they're 5 games back in the Yankees. So, yeah, I'm not happy right now. You're dealing with that when you go to bed, you wake up in the morning, and you got all these keyboard warriors out there acting like they know football more than me. They don't. They never will. They can kiss my ass. So, yeah, I'm a little chapped, okay? I'm right on this. History will show that I'm right on this. Hey, look at the stats. You don't have to like it, but QB play in the NFL is atrocious.
Maybe it's a combination of things. Ty has a question for you, Matt Mel, and I hope this one goes better than they have.
Matt Mel, have you considered the fact that maybe it has nothing to do with, the coverage as a whole, but the fact that the defensive players themselves now are about 100 times better athletes than the defensive players who were playing in the, 70s, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s?
Well, there's a guy right there. You should just stamp on his forehead, hey, I don't fucking know ball, okay?
Oh, jeez.